Ovo je put na koji vi hoćete da izvedete Bosnu i Hercegovinu. Ista ona autostrada pakla i stradanja kojom su pošli Slovenija i Hrvatska.
I believe that it will take time to find a solution to the problem. Thus, we must have patience.
Please welcome the Oscar-winning director, Danis Tanovic from Bosnia.
First of all, let me congratulate you, Jaka. 10 years. Nobody thought this is going to last that long, but it's there. It's growing. It's great to be here. Thanks to this event, thanks to Cinema for Peace, there's a spotlight on places you can't find on a map. I met people I can't pronounce the name, but even more, I made some really great friendships. Thank you. 10 years ago, at this very table, I met a gentleman, very known gentleman actor, and he was seated next to me and he asked me, "Where are you from, young man?" And I said, "I'm from Bosnia." And usually when I say I'm from Bosnia, people say Boston. I don't know for which reason. But not him. He turned and said, "Bosnia? Wow, I've been there last time myself in 1943, in Drvar with Tito, with partisans." He was a British officer for liaison. And what was astonishing is that this person, this very known actor, has been working with Errol Flynn, Bill Weidel, Steven Spielberg. You name it, he worked with them. He knew everybody. He's been in every film you can imagine. I can't even name 300 films, and he made 300 films. So a few years later, I came back here, and I asked him if he would do a part in a film I was about to make. And I really thought I had no chance, because he is a big star and I was just a Bosnian director. But he accepted, and he played in my film. He played a Spanish doctor. He actually speaks Spanish too. So that was one of the most beautiful experiences that I had in my life as a director. And I'm not sure he feels the same way as I do, but it was really, really the time that I'll appreciate most in my life of film director. So he is here tonight to award an honorary award, 10 years of Cinema for Peace, to Angelina Jolie, beautiful Angelina, brave Angelina, and her beautiful and brave cast who did this great film, which still talks about the conflict that people tend to forget. Why make films like this? Because it is important to talk about subjects that are not closed. And this subject is not closed yet. We have to talk about these things in order to get to the bottom of this problem. And I thank you very much for doing it. So, to present this award, here he is, Sir Christopher Lee.
Having seen the horrors of a different war through the prism of the Balkans, and knowing the region's people and history, the tragedy of the war in Bosnia strikes a very personal chord with me. One of the war's greatest tragedies was how it divided the country's people and focused them on their differences in a way that made reconciliation and tolerance extraordinarily difficult. And yet, the cast of In the Land of Blood and Honey bravely joined together from across the religious and ethnic divides that persist in Bosnia to bring the film to life. Tonight, we celebrate their efforts and the efforts of their filmmaker as a symbol of unity in the hope that it will contribute to the reconciliation process. As you will see, this film also serves an important reminder of the horrors of war. More generally, including the systematic violence against women and the failures of international intervention. We are honoring in the Blood and Honey tonight on the occasion of our 10th anniversary with the Cinema for Peace Honorary Award, as this movie is opposing war and contributing to a reconciliation process. Please watch a short trailer.
At first, it was just to write a story that would be universal in kind of a relationship that could have been a beautiful relationship, and what war does to that relationship. And it got many, many different opinions from many different sides, and I started to realize how complex the situation was.
To me, making a movie that sends a strong message throughout the world of the atrocities of war, to me, is worth making. A lot of people turned a blind eye to what was going on over there. This is a really important movie to get out and show the people.
I felt it had to be a local cast, and it would have to be people from the area because the story belonged to them.
I was born and raised in Sarajevo.
I'm from Sarajevo.
I was forced to leave. I've been wounded. I lost some friends.
We have shared experiences. When I read the script, it was very emotional for me. There's going to be a very emotional reaction on it because it's very authentic.
I believe the scenes are very direct and are as they were. But that's not nearly as horrible and as inhumane as the war in Bosnia was.
I haven't met people more full of life and love than people that have gone through war. They know what it is to live without, and just to be around them, you become a better person.
Now when I see the set, the costumes, everything, it's very hard, but I know that we are doing a great thing, just to remind people that we have to leave that behind and go further, because we don't want this to happen to us again.
For 10 years of Cinema for Peace, for opposing war and promoting justice goes to Angelina Jolie and the cast of In the Land of Blood and Honey.
When I first sent the script out to people from all sides of the conflict, I didn't think it would be possible. But these people in this cast made it possible. And they lead by an extraordinary example of coming together and working together and moving toward a more peaceful future together. So I am very, very honored to be a part of this film with them. I'm so lucky that they allowed me into their family and that they've taught me so much. They've changed my life, and I'm blessed to know all of them, and now I'm going to give them the floor.
Okay. I say some words. It's so great and fantastic to be here, to be part of Angelina Jolie's project. It's so important that we made this film, that you made this film, to remind everybody again about everything what happened in our country. Here are our crew. They are Serbs, Muslims, Croats. We all were with you to try to make peace of heart, to try to say to all the world again that, you know, what had happened in 1991 in our country, what you showed, something of this in this film. There are different stories also terrible. But to remind all world that it's going to happen again and again and again in this world. Now what's going on and what happened in Iraq, what is going on in all these tensions with Iran and everything else. So, thank you. I'm very bad with the names, but this Slovenian guy who organized, what's his name? Jaka. Thank you, Jaka, to organize this peace, movie for peace, to remind us every time and again that we have to fight against them. They have power. All of these, you know, world's the most important leaders in the world, like America, Germany, and all others, you know, they have power, they have guns, they have everything. We have nothing but camera to point to them, to catch them faces, to catch them their movements, and to show them to hold the world. Thank you.
I will read you something because I don't want to improvise with what I want to say. I grew up in Yugoslavia, raised in brotherhood and unity, until they decided to improve politics. So they proposed nationalism, to divide and conquer. This new politics brought us the war. 4 years of killing civilians, raping women, genocide. Then finally, 4 years later, internationals intervened and stopped the war. Yet the politics remained the same: nationalism. Divide and conquer. I want my old slogan back: brotherhood and unity.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Natasa Mircovic.
Trima mi se